over 9 feet of storm surge reported, described by officials as unsurvivable.
It's your boy, BigBossJawon, back with another video. No intros this morning. We're going to get straight into it, y'all. This is an unfortunate video that I have to make, but I care about the world so much, and I want to be able to react to this specific video. So we're going to react to what Hurricane Laura is currently doing in the world. The source is ABC News. We're going to get into it, y'all. Straight into it.
Right now, we want to get right to the latest on Hurricane Laura. It made landfall overnight with a hard hit on southern Louisiana.
And this is the strongest hurricane to hit this part of the Gulf Coast in history. And
Hurricane Laura is currently in Louisiana city. I'm gonna get it in a second, but yeah, as you can see, it's doing some crazy things in the world. I pray everybody is safe and gets through this.
Look, video from Lake Charles. Powerful winds tearing apart skyscrapers there. We're already seeing the catastrophic damage caused by this monster storm.
Yeah, the images coming in are
trees and stuff falling into houses.
terrifying. So let us tell you what we know right now. That monster storm making landfall as a major Category 4 hurricane. That dangerous storm surge as high as 10 feet with winds topping 150 miles an hour. And there are already nearly 500,000 people without power this morning.
Our team is tracking.
That is so sad. Oh my God. Basically 500,000 people have no power. People hopefully aren't losing their life so rapidly. I wouldn't be surprised if they are, because this is serious.
All across the storm zone. Ginger starts us off from Port Arthur, Texas. Good morning, Ginger.
George, here in Port Arthur, Texas, we were on the west side of the storm. We escaped some of the worst of it, just power outages, which we know close to 500,000 customers are without power, and that number is going to grow, and I'm going to tell you why. Let's go first, though, to this stunning image of when this Category 4 hurricane made landfall. See the lights on the map? That's actually Houston on the left, which was also spared from the storm. The worst of it fell in southwestern Louisiana, Cameron, Louisiana.
Just look at that. Do y'all see that spiral?
Spared from the storm. The worst of it fell in southwestern Louisiana, Cameron, Louisiana, Lake Charles. That's where we're going to see the unbelievable pictures of damage today. But this storm isn't done with us. We still have a hurricane circulating through northern Louisiana and Arkansas, even going to get into those tornado watches and eventually tropical storm warnings through later today. That outer band is going to have that heavy lightning and gusts. We are not going to be done with this for a while. Some of the highest...
If you can stay home and you're anywhere near this area, I would do it. Please take precaution, y'all.
Gusts reported 137 miles per hour at Lake Charles. That's a preliminary report, and I think we may see even higher. Some of the storm surge up to 10 feet. So those numbers could still climb as the water still pushes, but for the most part, we're going to be watching power outages and more inland effects from this hurricane and eventually tropical storm, and we'll lose it by the weekend. TJ.
All right, Ginger, thank you. We'll check in with you again. We want to head over to Rob Marciano. He's in Lake Charles, Louisiana. And Rob, as she just mentioned, that area saw wind gusts of 137 miles per hour.
Just look at it. That just looks so horrible. There's somebody's house in the water. Like, that is crazy.
Hey, good morning, TJ. The rain has stopped. The winds are beginning to calm down, but I can tell you it was one terrifying night. At sunset yesterday, winds weren't blowing at all. By midnight, this hotel was swaying. Shortly after that, the power went out, and now debris litters this area as it does much of West Lake Charles, with significant damage being reported here. And now we have the first confirmed fatality from the governor, a 14-year-old girl killed when a tree came down on her home. And I fear...
Oh my God. I just hate to hear stuff like that. That is sad. That's crazy. You know, I pray for everybody that's currently in that area.
We'll see more of that as reports come in throughout the day today. Hurricane Laura coming in with a vengeance.
Overnight, Hurricane Laura tearing into the Gulf Coast. You can see the winds shredding this skyscraper. Whole building is falling apart. Making landfall around 1 a.m. local time in Cameron, Louisiana, as a Category 4 hurricane. Oh, God, gotta get out of the Hurry. The monster storm bringing maximum sustained winds of 150 miles per hour.
This is the ridge of the eye wall. You can see how visibility is going to zero now. Flying debris happened.
What causes this? Like these hurricanes, tornadoes, like what causes this, man? Like the real deep down cause of all this.
And wind just blasting us.
Watch as this RV was flipped onto its side as the storm moves in. Widespread catastrophic damage expected to be revealed.
A whole RV flipped over, bro. Oh my God.
You can see power lines just littering the streets and igniting. Power surges leading to this massive fire.
1:30 in the morning, power just went out here in Lake Charles. The wind is buffeting our hotel. You can feel the building swaying.
Traffic signs ripped from the ground. Over 9 feet of storm surge reported, described by officials as unsurvivable.
The rain has started to come down pretty fiercely, and this is just
They labeled it unsurvivable.
beginning.
I'm scared to death.
Over 500,000 people forced to evacuate. The entire National Guard in Louisiana activated. Officials warned residents staying in place could be deadly. The grounds of this hotel littered with pieces of the hotel, quite frankly. The sides, parts of the roof. Matter of fact, the manager telling me that parts of the roof actually collapsed. And this place is really built like a fortress. So I can't imagine riding this storm out in a residential home. And some people did it in mobile homes. We'll see how.
Tear all them houses just right down. Like, it really did some damage. This is crazy, y'all. We ain't seen something like this in the longest, bro. Like since Katrina.
How they fared. Right now, the winds, though, although they're less, they're blowing upstream. So storm surge is going to be an issue, I think, all day long today. And debris on the roadways, too. So water and debris going to be very difficult for first responders to get around and start recovery. Cecilia?
Okay, Rob, thank you so much.
Hi, everyone. George.
That's crazy, y'all. We just watched Hurricane Laura makes landfall in Louisiana as a category 4. This is crazy, y'all. They labeled this as unsurvivable. You can stay home as much as possible. You should. Going out, like just imagine being out. Something like this happening in the world. It's crazy. RVs flipping over. It's so much going on. But like I always say, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, y'all. I will keep y'all posted on something like this. Like this is something I really, really wanted to speak on, y'all. Really talk about. But it's your boy BigBossJawon. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let's get it. Let's go. Road to 2K. It's your boy BigBossJawon. This was from ABC.
Born with ADHD and me so bad that my teacher couldn't teach. IEP with goals I couldn't meet. Testing my knowledge with all of these sheets. A problem occur whenever I speak.